All right, here's the former undisputed UFC welterweight champion and still one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, the Nigerian nightmare Kamaru Usman. What do you think his approach is going to be here tonight? Because we love the jab, the striking has evolved, but we all know what his bread and butter is.
Well, his bread and butter is his wrestling. I think the only thing I can point to is that he lost the first fight of his career. Then he went on that tremendous run to become the welterweight champion and widely regarded the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. That was his bounce back. Tonight he has to do that again. He's got to go back to that mindset that allowed for him as a young fighter to tie George St. Pierre's record for most wins in the welterweight division. That starts tonight, and ultimately he's hoping that leads to another reign atop the welterweight division.
And there have been rumblings about some injuries, maybe a knee, his hand. He says he's healthy. We'll see how it goes for Kamaru Usman getting back on the proving ground here tonight. Kamaru Usman, one of the most beloved fighters in all of MMA, and yet again back on the proving ground tonight. All right, so Islam Makhachev getting back on the proving ground here tonight, putting his undisputed UFC lightweight championship on the line. So much to love about this man's mixed martial arts acumen, his fight IQ, and you got to think it's going to take the very best out of his opponent to wrest the welterweight title.
Anyone that hopes to beat Makhachev has to be on their game. Your wrestling's got to be on point. Your striking's got to be on point. But more than anything, you have to have a steel mind. You cannot break in front of Makhachev because he will then drown you. This guy is a champion for a reason. And as you have seen time and time again, Hasbullah joins the Dagestanis in the octagon.
Perhaps that's an X factor tonight. The great Hasbullah in the corner of Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev has graced the octagon. He's ready to go. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, Kamaru, the Nigerian nightmare, Usman. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Islam Makhachev.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the Combat Sambo World Champion and UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. What will he do in this fight? Well, oftentimes he does whatever he wants to do. Certainly he can impose his will on the ground, where his game is just so nuanced when it comes to the throws and the trips and the manipulation of joints and everything else. But on the feet, in a kickboxing setting, this man has proven elite as well. A true 5-tool player who many believe by year's end could just be the king of the lightweight division. All right, so there's the takedown from Kamaru Usman. We know he has fallen in love with his jab at his hands a little bit, but back to his bread and butter early in this one.
Well, that's his roots, right? For as good as he is in the stand-up, for as powerful as the jab is, it's always going to be the wrestling of Kamaru Usman that's going to lead the day. Whether it's offensive or defensive, Kamaru Usman will wrestle if he ever wants to be the champion again. Changing the position.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Usman's right back to the full mount here. Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round. Constantly a moving target. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Usman. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Well, he's got the ground and pound going now. Strong work from the top here by Kamaru Usman.
Keep moving those hips until you get your guard.
He's got to be careful here.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble, get up.
In the half guard.
Well, actually, the big storyline of this one, the Nigerian Nightmare, Kamaru Usman. The wrestling's on point and the ground and pound going on as well.
You know, these skills are what allowed Kamaru Usman to become the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. He is a tremendous wrestler, incredibly strong, and you are seeing all that happen in the octagon right now. He is on point. You buy the ticket to see fights like this. What a fight.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that big.
Under a minute to go in what has been a wild round one.
That left hook was crazy.
Another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing the shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him.
Final seconds of round one. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
All right, buddy. Sit down. Take a deep breath.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, and for all the good that he did.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. Oh, nice check on the leg kick offering there. Swing and a miss with that punch by Kamaru Usman.
Now they separate.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Fighters back to their feet here. Missing on the high kick there. All right, DC, perhaps this will be the round in which the wrestler actually goes for a takedown. He's not even feinting shots thus far.
It's crazy because the takedown set up the striking. He is
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
his opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Usman's strike there is blocked. Nice job by the defense. 3 minutes to go in round two. Oh, and there's a takedown attempt, DC. Not a great one. Might as well tell your opponent you're shooting, huh?
Yeah, he's your best friend. Tell him that you want to take him to his back and watch him defend and then beat you up with the fight stand. Oh, nice elbow.
Back and forth we go here. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Well, the calf kick's all the rage, but he's not discriminating, attacking the thigh pretty effectively.
Yeah, we have seen that time and time again. Start of mixed martial arts, people throw leg kicks. Right now you can see him digging his shin into this guy's thigh.
He is officially wrong.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates. That leg kick hurt. That hook was bad.
All right, he's been very clean with his hooks on the feet here tonight, and it's the way he set it up that has really impressed you.
Yeah.
All right, right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation. Nice job to get inside and get the single collar time.
Good round.
All right, there's the horn, an appreciative crowd responding in kind. He rocked his opponent multiple times.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, early round action here, and keep an eye on that jab of Kamaru Usman, right? I don't have to tell a lot of you who are listening tonight that he has gone to great lengths to develop that with Trevor Whitman, and that has really helped him set up his takedowns. But he wants to box tonight. He feels like this matchup is a striking matchup for him. We'll see if he can put those words into action here tonight. Huge block there.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
Excellent ground and pound there by Usman.
Getting him out here.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Again, going back to the jab just out of range. Ooh, gotta be careful taking too many of those leg kicks. Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Huge left hand. Beautiful combination.
Let's go.
That one is going to end the fight.
Yep.
Nice leg kick. Oh, man, he's a hard. Doing a great job fighting behind the reach and dictating where the fight takes place.
2 minutes now to go in the opening round. Makhachev's now dealing with a cheek cut. Oh, that'll snap your head back. Beautiful combination. Oh, heavy kick to the body. Oh, yet again, back to the big kick, and it lands. Man, he's got good hands. Beautiful strike there. 35 total strikes have landed for Kamaru Usman. 1 minute to go here in the opening round. Just misses with the left hook.
Back and forth we go. These two were intent to make a good fight.
Pretty interesting to see him mixing it up with the kicks here, some calf kicks, and now attacking the thigh effectively.
Just throwing a traditional leg kick. The traditional leg kick was a little higher. Everybody wants to talk about that calf kick right now. There's still a lot that can be done with those traditional leg kicks.
5 minutes in the books. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, round 2. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. All right, well, perhaps he has a point to prove, perhaps there's a hip injury, but this man's UFC career has been defined by the takedown. He hasn't attempted a single one tonight.
He hasn't even attempted it. It's very surprising, and honestly, for a guy that enjoys the wrestling, it's very disappointing. Because to me, it seems like he doesn't want to put the effort out there tonight to try and secure takedowns. You take a lot of risk by not using your best skill, and you almost put your opponent on your level by being limited.
Well, maybe he can hear us. Bro, if you don't attempt to take down, DC's going to pull out his cellular telephone and start watching collegiate wrestling.
Oh.
So, change levels! Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Under 3 minutes now to go here in round 2. So a much different approach from him here in round 2. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those.
I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Leg kicks all day. His mobility is compromised. Might get it back a little bit as the fight continues, but that's an obvious limp right now.
Well, it's going to take ice on the calf. Ice.
Looked like it did stun him a little bit. Usman get the takedown. A nice transition there. Looks like he might attempt the guillotine now. Oh, he's got that submission tight now. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Good job defensively to block that punch. Starting to do some really significant damage. He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot heading in. Great job. Oh, that was a really nice takedown in a very close round. A takedown like that might be the difference.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Fighter lands a nasty kick. Gotta start looking to finish.
Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. Nice. Nicely done. And now some separation. All right, he's got the striking going, another connection there, and that shot actually cut him, or so it appears.
Yeah, you could tell that if he kept landing at the rate that he would, it will start to get damaged. On his opponent right now, you see him get his first cut.
Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Thunderous leg kick rounds his opponent out a little bit, trying to stay upright. Man, that shot. Makhachev gets the win by TKO.
I mean, wow.
So no judges needed tonight as he pounds him out for the TKO. I'm hoping I get an invite to the aftercard. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 24 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Usman Makhachev.
And there is the man of the moment, and what a moment this must be like for a professional athlete, right? I know you enjoyed the birth of your kids, right?
Yeah.
But you knock out a man in a cage fight. I can't think of anything better.
I mean, there's nothing like it. You know, you don't even hear the one that lands, that puts out your opponent's lights. And tonight, he got that done. And he should be very proud of the work he and his coaches got done tonight.